In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to turn $10,000 into $145,000 by investing into Sharpe AI. Okay. Before I get started on any of this, do I have to say none of this is financial advice? Use my own perspectives, research, and opinions should be treated as such. Let's jump right into it, guys. AI, along with real world assets, layer twos, I think is going to be the largest trend, but I think AI is going to be the largest because it encapsulates everything, right? Real world assets is something that's mainly going to be used by institutions. It's not as sexy. AI is also going to be something that's used by institutions, but it's also going to be something used by retail. It's more marketable, and we've already been seeing that, right? The AI market cap is larger than the RWA market cap. I think it's going to be the largest narrative as we go into the altcoin super cycle. Okay, so I'm going to briefly break down what Sharpe AI is, and I say briefly because we made a full fundamental analysis on the Know What I Was YouTube channel. Link in the description, and go watch it. Give us a follow if you haven't. And I'm going to show you my step-by-step take profit strategy on how I plan on turning 10K into 145K, and I'm going to show you how I'll go about yield farming it if I were to accumulate it passively. How I'll go about that, if it's even a good idea to yield farm Sharpe AI. So let's jump straight into it. All right, so here we are on the Sharpe AI website. It says at Sharpe AI, we're on a mission to build a front end for intelligence, tracking, trading, and investing in digital assets, an all-in-one crypto super app. So this is designed for advanced traders, institutional investors, DeFi enthusiasts, and this platform offers a suite of tools and features to optimize trading and investing, period, in crypto. They have analytics, all kinds of things, and they have what's called their Sharpe search, which is like blockchain chat GPT. Like if you ask ChatGPT something in regards to crypto, a lot of times the data is, outdated. But this is like ChatGPT integrated into Dex Screener, all these different analytics tools. So you'll be able to even maybe guess what meme coin is going to 100x next. The tool is still in beta. I haven't been able to get access yet. I've been talking to the Discord mods, but I've bought a small position. But once the AI comes out, if it's good, I'm going to add to the bag if the product works. Right now, I'm just anticipating that it's going to work. But I have some dry powder that I want to allocate into it in case it does. And if it comes out and it's a dud, I'm going to sell, cut my losses, if there are losses. But it'll probably still pump just because a rising tide raises all ships. All right, now let's go over my take profit strategy. So here we are on CoinGecko. And you can see right now the market cap is 8.1 million and the FDV fully diluted valuation is 72, almost 72.5 million. All right, it's pretty small. And we're looking at the max chart here and you can see that it just kind of started to go on a run. So the trend is confirmed. How do you buy it? It's on a few centralized exchanges. As far as the centralized exchanges go, Uniswap, buying it with ETH on the Ethereum mainnet is the best way to go. This is where most of the trading happens, as it's 26%. So now let's go over my step-by-step take profit plan on how I plan on turning 10K into 145K. Okay, so right now the price is 6 cents. And the fully diluted valuation, like I said, is almost 72.5 million. When you're coming up with a take profit plan, you want to have a conservative estimate, an aggressive estimate as to where you think the price is going to go, and have your strategy set up to where even if it doesn't reach your conservative or it exceeds your aggressive, you're still making some good money. Okay, I think for conservatively speaking, I think we'll hit a $500 million FDV. I'm going off the FDV because that is harder to manipulate it, right? We went over the tokenomics in the fundamental analysis video, so give that a watch. I'm not going to break down the tokenomics, but it's linear vesting, which means it's going to be more tokens coming onto the market. So even if there's no buying and selling, the market cap can increase or it can move. The FDV is more solid, so we're going to go off the FDV. So conservatively speaking, I say 500 million. Aggressively speaking, I think we can see a $2 billion FDV. So you start with 10K. My first take profit is going to be once it does a 5X. It'll bring the price from 6 cents to 30 cents. It'll bring the FDV from 72.5 million to $36,327,235. My 10K is now worth 50K. I'm taking off my principal plus 50%. Now I'm in a risk-free trade and I made some money. So now I have 35K left. My second take profit is going to be when it does a 2.5X. It's going to bring the price from 30 cents to 75 cents. And it's going to bring the FDV from 362 million to $905,818,088. Now, my 35K is worth 87,500. So I'm taking off 45K in profits. So now I have $42,500 left. Now, if you notice here, I'm taking profits before large psychological levels, okay? I want to take profits before it hits $1 billion market cap. And well before, because I know traders are that's a big psychological level, hitting $1 billion. So I'm taking it at $95 million before that. So now I have $42,500 left. My third tick profit is going to be when it does a 2x. That'll bring the price from 75 cents to $1.35. And now the FDV is right under my aggressive estimate at $1,811,636,176. My 42.5K is worth 85K. I'm going to take off 50K. As you notice, the more we get closer to the top, the more profits I'm taking off. So now I have over 100 grand in profits. I have 35K left. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking off 50% of my position every time there's a 25% increase. I'm just going to be dollar cost averaging my way out of it as it's getting closer to the top. Okay, now that we went over my take profit strategy, let's see if Psi is worth providing liquidity for and earning passively if we wanted to go about yield farming it. So you can see here that Psi wrapped ETH is the main pool, right? The TVL is 615K, and we're looking at 1 day volume of 15K, right? This hasn't started pumping yet, so it might be a good idea to provide liquidity once it starts pumping, but right now, it's more pools where I can get way more, right? The APR is only 2.7%. And if we click on that, it's just not, look at this, 24-hour fees, $45 and some change. Right? It's not a lot of volume happening right now, okay? So honestly, it's just not worth it. It's other pools that I can provide liquidity for where I'm getting higher volume and TVL ratios, and I can take those rewards and buy more Psi if I wanted to. Now, before I wrap up, I do have to say, this project was brought to my attention by one of the members in our group. Shout out to Mark. We have a really good group. Everyone has everyone's best interest. We're always looking for, projects to look into. They'll bring something to my attention. I'll research it. Probably wouldn't have found this one if it wasn't for him, right? And this happens often in our group. So if you guys want to be a part of an elite DeFi group where we're all just scrounging for opportunities, high quality yield farming information, and of course, over 13 hours. We do bi-weekly calls where everyone jumps on. We help each other out. We talk about what we're doing, our coaches, and we help all of our members. We're essentially just trying to make money together. We're making money together. So if that sounds like it's interesting to you guys and you want to be part of a good community that's on the same mission, click the link in the description, book a free strategy session. You'll talk to me or one of our other coaches. We'll see if our program is a good fit for you. If not, we're happy to point you in the right direction. But with that, I'd like to wrap this video up. If you got value, I ask that you consider subscribing. Drop a like, drop a comment, share with a friend. Let me know what other AI projects you guys want me to cover next. But with that, thank you so much for tuning in. I love every single one of you watching. And I'll see you in the next video. I am an AI. Bye.